Multiple sclerosis is a disease that impacts the brain and spinal cord, which make up the central nervous system that controls everything we do, whether it's taking a physical step or solving a complex problem. The exact cause of MS is unknown, but we do know that something triggers the immune system to attack the brain and spinal cord. The resulting damage to myelin that insulates wire-like nerve fibers is a disruption of signals to and from the brain. This interruption of communication signals causes unpredictable symptoms such as numbness, tingling, mood changes, memory problems, pain, fatigue, blindness, or paralysis. Everyone's experience with MS is different, and these losses may be temporary or long-lasting. Most people initially have relapsing remitting MS, where they experience attacks of new symptoms followed by periods of time when those symptoms go away partially or completely. Others experience gradual and ongoing loss of function without distinct attacks, which is known as progressive MS. MS can be difficult to diagnose, but once a diagnosis is confirmed by a neurologist who is knowledgeable about MS, there are disease-modifying therapies for reducing attacks and slowing down the damage. Growing evidence suggests that early and ongoing treatment with a disease-modifying therapy is an important defense against future attacks. There are also treatment strategies to address some MS symptoms. Options are still limited for slowing down or stopping progressive MS. Worldwide research is accelerating the discovery of how to slow down or even stop progressive MS, how to repair nervous system damage and restore function, wellness strategies such as exercise and diet that can help people with MS to live their best lives, and the exact cause of MS so that it may be prevented for future generations. To learn more about multiple sclerosis, connect with others to drive research for a cure, and to address the challenges of everyone affected by MS, visit nationalmssociety.org or call 1-800-344-4867.
We are a movement by and for people affected by multiple sclerosis.
Until we end this disease forever, we will do whatever it takes
to accelerate breakthroughs.
We believe that we are stronger together.
That nobody should face MS alone.
We will be by your side every step of your journey.
From day one.
We'll be your partner through the challenges.
Sharing ideas and finding solutions.
We believe
that people live better lives
when they are understood and supported.
It's hard to hear.
But you look so good.
When you feel anything but.
Or to feel like MS is the only thing people see.
We will be there for your loved ones so they can be there for you.
We'll shine a light on what it means to live with MS.
Till the rest of the world understands.
We believe that everyone deserves affordable medications.
A doctor who knows MS.
And a healthcare system that puts you first.
You should never have to choose
between paying your bills
and getting the care you need.
We will make sure your voice is heard
loud
and clear.
We'll be your champion
from the halls of Congress
to City Hall.
We believe that you should be able to plan for the next 10 years.
Even the next 10 minutes.
Without MS getting in the way.
Complex problems take many solutions.
Coming together in just the right way.
We'll be there to help you piece it all together.
We'll work every day
so you can get what you want from life.
Even while living with this disease.
We believe that no one else should have to face the fear
and uncertainty
of an MS diagnosis.
And that those that have MS
should get back what they've lost.
Curing this disease takes a global effort.
We will fund the most
promising leads
and gather the brightest minds
to find a cure
as fast as possible.
We'll be unrelenting
until the
very
end.
We believe that we all have something to contribute.
Whether it's time,
money,
connections,
or sheer passion.
There is strength
in numbers.
We're calling on you to join us.
Join us.
Join us.
Find your place in this movement.
We need you.
We need you.
We need you.
Together, we will create a world free of MS.
All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yep, here we are. Rock and roll, good morning. And I am up, and I'm alive, and I'm awake, and Twitch is acting weird. My OBS is acting a little strange. Everything looks groovy, and good morning, wherever you may roam. I hope your morning finds you safe, happy, healthy, and smiling, and I'm wishing you success in all that you aspire to achieve today. And I'm doing okay. I'm extremely tired, and I was going to share my last MS hikes. I think it was from 2018. I was up on the nearby Appalachian Trail, and my name is Daryl, and I stream to end multiple sclerosis, and this month is March to End MS. It's our annual March to End MS month. It's MS month. It's also International Women's Day, Universal Women's Day, and Happy Women's Day to all you women everywhere. So many good things this month. It's Women's History Month, it's International Women's Day today, and it's also Multiple Sclerosis Month. So thanks for tuning into this stream, and if you can donate to the MS Society to help cure this illness that has adversely affected the lives of me and 3 million other people worldwide, thank you for donating. You can find a big orange donate button on my About page, and that will take you right to our official site with the MS Society. So, or follow the link in chat. And I'm chilling, I'm relaxing. It's an overcast day today here on the Gettysburg battlefield. It looks like we might get some rain, sun in the east. It's supposed to be a nice day, but thanks for coming along for a little bit of morning chat, a little bit of coffee. I'll be on for a while. I'll probably be on till about noon. A couple hours anyway. So thanks for tuning in. And we're listening to some traditional ancient Norse music from 40 years ago from Hedningarna. 40 years ago, so ancient, but they're playing traditional instruments from 1,000 years ago. Vile, what's happening? I'm sitting here working with my chat and stuff. Vile, good morning. Vile, good to see you. Good morning. How is your morning? Awesome. Oh, what did I do? Awesome. I'm just chilling, dude. I'm really tired. I have to get chores done today, but it's morning. It took me about an hour to get my stream set up. I was gonna get up, I poured some coffee. I thought I'd share some Appalachian Trail MS hikes with you guys. I have invisible dogs eating my legs. One's name's Multiple, and the other one's name is Sclerosis, but I am happy and I'm good. I'm always doing my best to be full of good vibes, dude. Thank you for wishing me a what's shaking. Awesome, awesome. So I've been a lifetime hiker. I've hiked just about everywhere you can shake a freaking backpack at. The big hikes that I haven't accomplished, and I don't know if I ever will, the big 3 hikes on my bucket list that I haven't accomplished are the Milford Track in New Zealand, the East Coast Trail of Newfoundland, and the Kungsleden Trail from Abisko, Sweden, and Lapland through Sweden and Norway. And those were on my list of hikes to do as MS hikes. And I've been in a wheelchair. Yeah, no, my afternoon will be productive. Yeah, lazy morning, dude, is why I hopped on and I thought I'd share some videos, because I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'm like, it's one of those mornings where you don't want to get out of bed, you know? So this afternoon I'll do some laundry and I'll get my dishes done. And I'll hang out with the FBI lady and Dr. Greenbuds. Because they are nearby, and I'm lucky that I have MS Warriors nearby who give a shit about me, that check on me. And a lot of people with MS do not have MS Warriors that look in on them and check on them. And that's part of the MS Society's mission. It's one of the reasons that we're doing this month-long fund drive, so the MS Society can help afford people to go in and help people like me who don't have assistance. I wish I had more assistance, but I'm grateful for the good friends that I have who check on me and make sure I'm not laying on the floor when I fall down in my clumsy MS ass. I'm doing good though, Vile. I'm always good inside here. I may look sick or bitch and moan once in a while, but I'm a happy camper. Thanks for putting a smile on my face, dude. Tell me about your day and let's go for a hike. We're not going to the AT, but this is where I am. So let's see what we can get into. And all you donators, Glenn, 84th Highlanders, my clan, 84th Org, thank you guys for being super duper donators and MS Warriors, and for running that, Dan the Chef, for running that fundraiser over New Year's. If you guys are looking for a great clan to play Napoleonic Wars, Battle Cry of Freedom, and a host of other games, a very competitive pro esports clan, join my clan, the 84th. Contact Glenn. Glenn's awesome. Glenn of NW right on Twitch, or more actively on YouTube. Right on. Follow that link. Those guys are MS Warriors. Those guys are awesome. So who wants to go to the Appalachian Trail? My bitrate's looking good. Right on. If things go awry, well, share a laugh. Right on. So should we do bloopers first, or should we just... Those AT bloopers aren't in here. Let's find out right here. Let's do AT bloopers. And thanks for coming along, y'all. Vile, good morning, dude. Whew. First puff of the day. I'll be feeling freaking fine in the nick of time. No shit, and then I can get productive. Boy, it's buffering on me. Don't you be buffering on me. And we are listening to... Dude, don't ever feel that it's a sensitive question. I do my best to be a transparent person. If you ask me a question, I will answer you honestly, regardless of the outcome. MS has completely fucked my life up. Let's talk about my life, and thank you for asking that question. What would I be doing right now? Let me tell you, let me share with you, today is what? What is today? What is today? I have no idea what day it is, because I have MS. And that's part of MS. Dude, thank you for asking that question, Vile. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tears Day, and it's March, I knew that. But I forget what day it is every day. I forget my age. I don't know if I'm 52, 53, or 54. I'm one of those, but I have two of my dear friends who will let me know because we're the same age. How has it affected my life? What would I be doing right now? What would I be doing if I did not have multiple sclerosis? It's if I could get up out of this... I can get up, all right, but my leg feels like there's a pit bull eating it, or a shark or something. So what would I be doing right now? I would be the master gardener at the 13th best bed and breakfast in the United States. I'd probably be in charge of a dozen properties here for the Preservation Association. I would be sitting on the board of directors for the Preservation Association. I would be a volunteer coordinator for the Gettysburg Foundation and the National Park Service. I would be out right now, 10 miles away to the west. Out my window, I can see the halfway point of the 2,000 plus mile Appalachian Trail. I'd have my ass out there today hiking. Would I be live streaming? Probably not, because multiple sclerosis and isolation is what brought me to Twitch in the first place. Prior to that, I was making tons of videos on YouTube. I have a pretty popular YouTube page, aside from my gaming page. Today, I have dirty clothes. Today, I hope I can do some laundry. I don't have any clean clothes because I have MS. I can't physically do my laundry. I cannot leave this house. I don't leave this house unless someone is expecting me at the bottom of the stairs, because it's dangerous for me to be up and even going through my house. I've fallen down 6 times. So just basically getting up to go to the can has been adversely affected by multiple sclerosis. Today I have to get my dishes done. Most of the times I can't do it. Yesterday I sat on my couch all day passing out because I was so exhausted. And so those things, my career is over. I was the operations manager of the #1 green industry corporation in the United States. Our clients were clients like the White House, Arlington National Cemetery, Hershey Corporation. That's all. That's gone. That's MS. So I've been sitting in this room mostly for the last 3 years. And I have friends who stop by and check on me, and I'm very lucky and very grateful. Absolutely. So what's this all about, guys? Wouldn't it be better if, and I implore you to start all of your sentences with, wouldn't it be better if, and then act upon those words. And hopefully more people follow suit and follow your example. So wouldn't it be better if this illness was cured, so that when it comes for you or yours, that there's a cure all ready to go? Wouldn't it be better if there was a cure for MS? Because it can come for you. I've only been dealing with hardcore MS for maybe 3 years. 5 years ago today, I was probably out jogging 12 miles on the battlefield. I was probably doing preservation work at the Daniel Lady Farm here. It's a historical living history farm here in Gettysburg. Please visit. You guys will enjoy it. And say hi to Grateful Ed while you're there, my MS warrior who brought me my first wheelchair. Vile, good question. Don't ever hesitate. I'll do my best. And I understand what you're saying, and thank you for being thoughtful and sincere and not wanting to push a trigger in my life, and you didn't. So thank you for asking that question, dude. You wish you knew more about this disease? Let me share. Yep. What is MS?
Multiple sclerosis is a disease that impacts the brain and spinal cord, which make up the central nervous system that controls everything we do, whether it's taking a physical step or solving a complex problem. The exact cause of MS is unknown, but we do know that something triggers the immune system to attack the brain and spinal cord. The resulting damage to myelin that insulates wire-like nerve fibers is a disruption of signals
our immune system
to and from the
is
brain.
going crazy. We don't know why. Our immune system is attacking our nerves and the
unpredictable
protective
symptoms
coating.
such as numbness, tingling, mood
And so my
changes,
brain is
memory
sending
problems,
incorrect
pain,
and messed up
fatigue,
signals to the
blindness,
rest of
or
my
paralysis.
body, which is why I will
Everyone's
click the wrong
experience
mouse
with MS
button when
is different,
I'm
and these
gaming.
losses may be temporary or long-lasting. Most people initially have relapsing remitting MS, where they experience attacks of new symptoms followed by periods of time when those symptoms go away partially or completely.
My
Others
symptoms are
experience
always there. I
gradual
have
and
progressive
ongoing loss of
MS.
function without distinct attacks, which is known as progressive MS. MS can be difficult to diagnose, but once a diagnosis is confirmed by a neurologist who is knowledgeable about MS, there are disease-modifying therapies for reducing attacks and slowing down the damage.
And that's what the
growing
MS
evidence
Society
suggests that
funds.
early and ongoing
One of the
treatment
many
with a
things that they
disease-modifying
fund.
therapy is an important defense against future attacks. There are also treatment strategies to address some MS symptoms. Options are still limited for slowing down or stopping progressive MS. Worldwide research is accelerating the discovery of how to slow down or even stop progressive MS, how to repair nervous system damage and restore function, wellness strategies such as exercise and diet that can help people with MS to live their best lives, and the exact cause of MS so that it may be prevented for future generations. To learn more about multiple sclerosis, connect with others to drive research for a cure, and to address the challenges of everyone affected by MS, visit nationalmssociety.org or call 1-800-344-4867.
Right on. So for some reason, we don't know why, there's about 3 million of us in the world. It don't matter what gender you are, doesn't matter if you're from Mars. Doesn't matter where you're from, what culture, race, creed, don't matter your gender, nothing. MS can come for you if you live in the North Pole. We don't know why. We're trying to figure it out. We've been trying to figure it out for 75 years, and here I am, living a decent life, and then all of a sudden, I'm falling down. I don't know why. My leg, I can't feel it. I didn't even know I had memory issues. I didn't even know I had cog fog. So I was given a bunch of tests. I couldn't repeat 5 words. This doctor told me 5 words, like the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy log. But Warlord, you're doing it right now, but it's so random that we can remember things or not. I think I'm probably have the most extreme cog fog of anyone I've encountered with MS. And so Twitch is a tool, live streaming, you're asking me questions, I'm focusing, you're keeping my brain sharp, combating that MS and that cog fog. And so what was the question? That was your cog fog moment of the day. Right on. Thank you, Vile. Let's see, your question was such a good one. Dude, thank you for kicking off this stream right, man. Right on. You don't kill the mood at all, bro. This is what my stream is all about. People need to know what the hell this disease is. Please cure it. I'd like to get the fuck out of this house. I'd love to go out in the battlefield and live stream and do some living history. Holy shit. I have the most ancient mountains in the world 10 miles away. I can't get out of this room by myself because of MS. Wouldn't it be great if I'd go get a shot? Wouldn't it be great if your grandchildren went to the doctor, they were diagnosed with MS, and they could just get a shot and cure it the next day? It's about being proactive and being prepared. You know, it's about curing me and curing everybody with MS, but what about, as the video said, future generations, man? Wouldn't it be better if? So what are we gonna do with this beer? So the downside is I'm getting my first bald spot, right? I'm getting my first bald spot. Upside is cooler hats. So let's go to the AT. You guys want to see something pretty? And I'll be along for the ride, just chilling, drinking some coffee, kicking it here in my tree house. It's bright out, boy. I can't wait to get out to my balcony, you guys. The tulips should be coming up. It'll be awesome. And I'm gonna be doing, let me find my scene. We're gonna be doing, got my art scene all ready to go. And right, so like this cam right here, I'm so proud of myself. So this cam right here, what I will do is my drawing board is right here below me, and I can take the cam and I can flip it vertically in the settings, right? Flip it vertically, so you guys will actually be looking at my drawing surface. And so maybe I'll do that later today. Living, what do you mean living? Living. Living. I'm not sure what you mean, buddy. My living is, period, is hard. I live alone. Walking is painful. I've had dirty clothes for a year. My house is a filthy mess because I'm disabled and I can't clean it on my own. I used to live in an immaculately clean, cool place with cool antiques, and I had plenty of room. Often, yes. And I think it's mostly I get very depressed because of my atmosphere, my environment, because I can't care for my environment. I have the energy to basically care for myself, get myself something to eat, do my dishes, get dressed, get a bath. My basic things that need to be done, I get done, but everything else doesn't get done. I go out, I leave this house to go to the store maybe twice a month. Besides that, I'm sitting right here for 3 years. Most of the time. So I haven't been able to walk safely for a year, since January of last year. Yeah, I've lost hope often. I've thrown the towel in a few times. Absolutely. And it sucks. And so what do? I think one of the biggest problems for me is that I'm an extrovert. I'm a very friendly person. I'm very outgoing. I'm the most confident person you'll ever meet. I walk up to strangers on the street and I leave them laughing their asses off. Leave your mark. Make it a good one. And so when I can't engage in that, and I get lonely, and I love people, you know, I think that was the best, nicest compliment a girlfriend ever afforded me, was she loved the fact that I love people, and I do. And so what do? We seek solutions. I can put all the tables in the world, all the problems in the world on the table. We need to always bring a solution along with it. What was my solution? My solution was, hi Vile, thanks for hopping on my Twitch channel, rock and roll. So now I have company first thing in the morning with coffee, and you're kicking it and you're asking good questions. Solutions. Thank you for the socialization, all of you guys, over the last year. Rock and roll. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Vile dude, thank you for such good questions, man. You really started the stream off right, and I was really just getting on to play some videos and kick it. And you freaking really engaged me in some good conversations for an MS stream, dude. Ask away. Yeah, I've lost hope often. Yeah. Why haven't I thrown in the towel? I have a daughter. I'll give you an example. When Jerry Garcia was sitting in a rehab, he chose to have drugs brought into the rehab, and then he OD'd. In my opinion, I felt that that was a bit selfish, that he didn't take his fans into consideration, his actions and how that would affect so many people. And so you see, me losing hope or suicide or something like that, for me, that's not on the table. Why? Because I have a daughter. You know, how would that affect her? That wouldn't be, if I lost hope and I threw in the towel, it would not be fair to those people who love me. It'd be very selfish of me. So, I try my best not to lose hope, and I implore you all not to lose hope. And I'm just tired. I realize now from being on Twitch and my YouTube videos over the last year that what you guys are seeing right now is different than would be your experience with me in person if you were here in my living room. My speech is very slow. You would see, I think, better in real face-to-face how my symptoms really are, because I see my videos and I'm like, well, I don't really look like I'm that ill. But if you were to engage me in conversation in person, this was, hello, Vile, how are you? And like in here, in my brain, trying to make our bodies and our mouths move. And I can't speak for anybody else. Everybody's MS is a little different. But everything for me is in slow motion. But it's still me in here. You know, this me, right? But now things are, with MS, this past year as I've progressed, things are very, very slow. Right on, dude, and thank you for liking the like, and likes you too. You want to go to the AT? Let's have some fun. I think, yep, the blooper reel. Let's jump right in. Dude, and we're listening to Hedden and Garna. All you proper little pagans out there, these guys are the original. These guys were around 40 years ago playing traditional instruments. So give them a listen instead of those noob bands of today. I'm old-timey. Hedden and Garna, the original heathens. And this is a royalty-free full album using traditional music. So if you guys ever really want to know what the music sounded like of your Scandinavian ancestors 1,000 years ago, you're listening to it. It wasn't all that bop stuff, right? This is what our ancestors listened to. Good old cultural traditional tunes. Ah, Warlords, you're knocking them today. You're knocking them rock and roll. So dude, you guys, let's do the bloopers. I'm so freaking tired. I'm gonna go over and do some laundry today with the FBI lady. We have like a little barn over here, but it's nice. It's like offices and a laundry room. So I'll be over kicking it. Dr. Greenbuds, FBI lady, do my laundry. Let's see if I can make this work. I think we can. Rock and roll. Hello, hello. Awesome, awesome. Let's have fun. We are headed towards the halfway point of the Appalachian Trail, and I'll comment. I hope this doesn't buffer. It's getting bright in here. Welcome to the Appalachian Trail Museum.
I felt like absolute dog shit yesterday.
I think so.
Today. I've had a lot of pain in my right leg. I've had a lot of
I'll be right back.
fog and brain fog. I couldn't remember what a Sharpie marker was called.
We're not gonna like hug or anything, but and I'm gonna get in there and take a shit. It's gonna be healthy. My buddy G-Man, he was complaining about my belly hanging down out around my shirt, like I was supposed to be wearing me a moo-moo some sort. Damn, got it. Did you see that man? He went right off into the woods.
And with your words of support, you guys, that meant more to me than gold. And I'll tell you, it's days like today, the gods are certainly smiling on me. And it's places like this that they certainly know your name.
How do you flush that thing up there? There's no flusher on the toilet.
I'm telling you. So, why did you decide to hike the entire Appalachian Trail?
Oh gosh.
She was cool.
Challenge, and I like challenges. And this is usually my job is trip guiding and taking people out on trips like this.
Cool job.
Builder. And I didn't want to work this summer, so why not?
Me neither, so I became disabled and retired.
And I think I shared with you the number one thing that can make or break your backpacking trip is
a nice, hot, strong cup of coffee first thing in the morning.
So, Clyde, if you watched the video, it was super nice meeting you, and I know you made it.
She is a real go-getter.
Today, the gods will decide your fate. Ha ha!
absolutely no cell phone reception, and I won't have
That's the text that Irish Reb sent me.
probably another 6 or 7 miles. And
You knew I just had to show you the shitter, right?
I couldn't believe it. This is the shelter I go to, right?
doing sections of the AT for the Finnish MS program to benefit
And that's what we did.
multiple sclerosis research.
This was our
But
first.
someone who shared my videos and my posts.
We started doing MS hikes. It's cool. It's fun.
Thank you so much.
Especially Cody up in New York.
Irish
Thanks
Reb.
for being such a for giving me such good support and for
Shout outs to Irish Reb.
supporting what I'm trying to do.
Crisp and clean and lots of caffeine.
Hell yeah, man, that's the best shelter. If you guys ever come visit, you want to go up and do an MS hike, get my ass up there in a wheelchair, this is the shelter we'll go to. Up on Rocky Knob.
Me too.
We had
Always
fun.
meet nice, friendly people on the trail.
I'm telling ya.
I don't want fop, goddammit.
I don't want fop, goddammit. Let's see what else we got. We're gonna do our MS hike series today, guys. I want to get up to the AT. Spring is coming. Oh, here we go. You'll enjoy this.
Hey, what are you doing?
FBI lady.
What do you mean, who is this? What the fuck do you think it is? Nope.
Fig roll, what's shaking?
He's in there complaining about that shit that still ain't fixed. Still waiting for you to fix this shit. This damn rent for this slum has gone up. $50 every year since I've lived here. And you ain't fixed shit. I ain't telling you who
What?
this is.
What?
You figure it out.
What didn't I fix? Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
The things I told you about. That's right, the static
I'm
cling.
sorry, dude.
When are you gonna do something about the static cling? I'm sick of the static cling in this damn house. And then there's the lint. There's fuzz bunnies everywhere. What kind of fucking landlord are you? That's right. It's your favorite.
Let's see which one we got here. Some comedy for you guys.
Gotta rehearse my song.
You guys saw this one right on. I hope you're relaxed and chilling, Fig. I hope you're getting some kind of assistance. FBI lady. This is the FBI lady. It's my landlord.
Hello, sir? Can you get Howard Stern off the air?
What's up, Daryl?
This is Saul Rosenberg. He's beating me with fishing poles. He's a mean man. He lives in your building.
We had fun. Let's go to the AT. Well, I still have energy. Yeah, but you said COVID. And so I hope you get better sooner than later, sincerely. Right on, dude. You guys want to go to the AT? Let's go to the AT. You want history? Got some fun stuff. All kinds of fun stuff. Let's go for a walk up in the Appalachian Trail, you guys. Cool. Right on, Fig. Check that out, all rhododendrons. This is like stuff from the last 10 years. That was the morning of my birthday. That's up at the halfway point of the Appalachian Trail. All photography by yours truly. That's where we bathe. Freshwater springs everywhere. Good pure fresh water. There, now I can see chat better. Let's find out. The trail's awesome. Pennsylvania is the rockiest part of the Appalachian Trail. But I also have to say that Pennsylvania, especially between, say, Gettysburg and Harper's Ferry, which is the headquarters of the Appalachian Trail Conservancy, is probably the easiest part of the Appalachian Trail to hike, is our area. At least from here, south. So from Gettysburg across the Mason-Dixon line through Maryland and then into West Virginia to Harper's Ferry is the absolute easiest part. And it's beautiful. There's just dozens of beautiful vistas and views. The water here is fresh. You guys can drink right out of that. I still suggest, tabs for purification and a filter, both. And there's my old hiking buddy, the professor. Yep, that was my birthday. The trail's awesome. I love the Appalachian Trail. That's an old New England tall white pine forest. And so I was hiking out to get there is absolutely no cell phone reception or satellites of any kind where we're at. You cannot text or... actually the black bears could be dangerous. There's lots of rattlesnakes. Pennsylvania has the freaking meanest rattlesnakes in the freaking country, period. We also have the largest black bears in this hemisphere. So Pennsylvania has larger black bears than Yellowstone or Alaska. So our black bears are huge, but they generally avoid humans. Black bears here don't... Black bear attacks are pretty rare. Bear attacks are pretty rare. And puma have been spotted, they've been filmed. But rattlesnakes are probably the #1 thing you want to watch out for. I've seen plenty of black bears run across the trail. Down in Virginia, they are much more, they'll engage humans. And you'll see a lot more bears down in Virginia than you will up here. Bears here stay out of humans' way, so... I think I think we generated maybe $200 on this hike. Right on, so this is where I live, you guys. Everything you're seeing is like 10 miles away. And these are also the most ancient mountains in the world. These were the first mountains, the Appalachian Mountains. At one time, I believe, and don't quote this as a definitive, but they were 10 times higher than Everest. Can you imagine? So beautiful, so peaceful. No cars. Your cell phones are useless. You'll find yourself listening to an audiobook or music, but then you'll turn it off because the sounds of that water and the sounds of the air rustling through the leaves of the trees, that's all the music your ears will ever need. Mother Nature and her orchestra. Right on, love the AT. So this is a little anthology, right? This is just some little clips and pics and stuff from up until 2017, but the videos I'm going to share with you were from my last MS hike. You guys, I told you I would always show you Treebeard. So this is at the Tumbling Run Shelter on the AT. Right on, that was a good hike. Yep, I even took a 6-pack. My first charity hikes were about 15 years ago on the Appalachian Trail. I started doing charity hikes for hereditary hemochromatosis, which is toxic iron overload disease that I had. And so I had to shoot video and then upload it later. I was able to send some video from time to friends on cell phone, but I couldn't get anything out to YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or anything like that. Oh, dude, absolutely. I'm a living historian. I've been a living historian and reenactor for years. So yeah, I visit all the historical sites and I portray people who once dwelled there. But here on the Appalachian Trail, one of the projects that I'd still like to do is there are tons of, as you mentioned, historical sites, and I hope you can hear me okay. There's tons of historical sites here along the trail that are Civil War sites where maybe there were skirmishes or encampments. There's a lot of French and Indian history, and that's one of the AT Conservancy cabins. But there's a lot of sites, as you know, you're mentioning, like right along the trail, that this is what we're looking at right here, like a little bridge, right, in this little creek, but something profound historically happened there. And I wanted to do a video series on some of, yes, exactly. And dude, I do actually have a video. I have a whole video series on that very topic, man. I have a whole video series called Excursions into the Past, where we visit all kinds of historical sites like that. Right on. We go to the John Brown House, all over the Gettysburg battlefield, historical sites. Yeah, French and Indian War and pioneer and settler history. I've done a few videos like that. And I want to do more. I want to do more. So as I get assistance and I'm able to shoot some more video, I get a video partner, I'll be able to do more. Yeah, we're up on Chimney Rocks. I camped up there. That was hard as hell to get up there too. That's when MS was just starting to affect me, I think. And so getting up mountains was 10 times harder. And my hiking buddy, you know, I guess he could tell that I was having a hard time. I didn't know I was having a hard time, but he's like, you know, you need to sit down and rest. You know, I'm like, rest why? You know? Happy little pagans. So yeah, I'd love to do some more videos on historical places, especially along the Appalachian Trail. I purchased a book by a ranger, and she is also a living historian, and she wrote a short book on historical sites along the trail in this area. And I wanted to investigate them and shoot a little video and tell a story about what happened to those places. And now the video footage you're seeing, I mean, I shot on my phone and stuff years ago. This is old video. It's like 2014 or something. There's the shelter where I usually kick it. That's not too far off the trailhead. It's probably 3-4 miles off the trailhead. And shit, it's a great shelter. Brand new bathroom. It's like the Ritz. Big fire pit. There's about 8 bunks in the shelter, which is maintained by the various Appalachian Trail clubs, which here would either be the Potomac Appalachian Trail Club or the Susquehanna Appalachian Trail Club. Wish you could help? Dude, come over and kick it. Have some coffee. Bring some donuts. You are how you could help somehow. This is what I want you to do. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And so we'll get to our MS hikes after that. I want you to put a for sale sign on your neighbor's car, because they're not going anywhere. They're stuck in the house. They have COVID. Take cash only. Donate it to cure this illness. Yep, that's Warlord a-walking. I'll be out there again too. You watch. Yep, I'll be doing an MS hike. That's why I'm trying to get an outdoor wheelchair. If I had that outdoor wheelchair that I want, I'd have my ass out there. Holy shit, what are we doing? Holy hell.
Yep.
That was good.
I was in yesterday, but it was coming down in buckets.
Yeah, it was.
So I had to get out and get home and wash.
You ain't kidding,
clothes,
Fig.
so I had some dry clothes.
You ain't kidding, Fig. Right on. High five, brother. Oh, yeah. All you guys are. All you guys are. You guys are like, yeah, you guys are all college students, man. You guys are trying to make it. I get it. Goated? Goated? I don't know what you mean, goated. You guys help me out. Goats. I love the goats. Yeah, man, I was out there. It freaking started freaking hellfire and brimstone. Started freaking Thor. Started freaking blasting out of the sky. I was like, holy hell, shit. Oh, yeah. I was drenched for like almost 2 days. I was soaked through and through. Yeah, we had fun. What's next, Nutty?
I've got my hope.
There we go. Rock and roll. So I was able to get reception up on top of Rocky Knob.
Hey guys, just
Hey guys.
on, Rocky Knob, and I made it to my main destination.
Yeah, so down there's the
And I'm gonna
reservoir.
try to do a quick upload, little video, and
I made it
see the reservoir
with
down
MS.
there and Sear
I was
Hill
up there
over
with
to the
multiple
right.
sclerosis. I could still walk a little bit.
And had a pretty good night. Stayed at a shelter last night up Birch Run after the Appalachian Trail Museum. But I can't upload any pictures to Facebook, but I thought I would upload a quick video just saying hello, taking a break. I'm
The
sweating
view up
like
there's
a pig.
bitchin'.
I made it up
Rattlesnakes
here,
everywhere.
and I'm going to go and find a primitive campsite up around the bend. So far it's been a pretty good day. I'm pretty tired, but I'm persevering. My senses are on fire. It's amazing up here. I have made it to the top of this mountain to start and getting to the top of my own mountain. But just wanted to say hello, and I hope you guys are all having a great day. And I got pictures and video and stuff and to share. And a lot of
DX!
good people on the
Rock and
trail.
roll, dude. Have an awesome,
And,
happy, healthy, safe day.
I'm going to carry on, and so I'm going to try to get this uploaded to YouTube. I'm up at a point where I actually have
It's cold out. I got the
haven't
windows
had a
open.
connection for the last 48 hours until now. So hope you guys are having a good one.
Yeah, I finally got cell phone connection, right? Let's have some fun. Welcome to my last MS hikes. You buffering on me? Yeah, let me fix that. Yeah, let me fix this. Yeah, it's buffering on me a little bit. Good morning, y'all. Let's go up on the AT, MS hikes. Oh, dude, right on, Fig.
It's gonna be bitchin'.
Right on.
And I'm here with my buddy the professor, and we are headed up to the trailhead to drop me off. And we've got rain, and we're not supposed to have rain.
You just made me
But we're going on a nice
reminisce about the Chesapeake Bay. Right on, brother.
So stay tuned. And part of our destination, we are arriving up here at the Appalachian Trail Museum.
Let's go to the Appalachian Trail Museum.
Yep, looks like they got something going on
I should
today.
pull some links up for you guys if I could. I think it's .org. I was right. How about that? Give you guys a look around. Right on. Yep, welcome to the Appalachian Trail Museum here at the halfway point of the Appalachian Trail here in Pine Grove Furnace. It's about 10 miles away from my house. I live out here on the edge of the battlefield, and so everything around me is battlefield and cow pastures. I'm a lucky duck. So right on. I love this museum, man. It's so cool. Yep. Look at that old shelter. Conan, what is best in life? It's the only castle you ever need. The old Katahdin sign, all kinds of old souvenirs. Rock and roll. They got roosters running around in there and everything. Dude, good for your granddad. Right on. I'm going to put on my Gordon's fisherman outfit, man. Rock and roll in your honor, brother. Awesome, awesome. You know, this is one thing I noticed. I was thinking recently, I was like, could I get through there in my wheelchair? I think I could. All you business owners and museums, take a wheelchair through your building. Oh, here we go. I'm about 100 pounds thinner than I was there.
Dog shit yesterday. I felt like dog shit today. I slept in.
I've lost about 100 pounds since then, just sitting here.
I've had a lot of pain in my right leg. I've had a lot of cog fog and brain fog. I couldn't remember what a Sharpie marker was called. I couldn't remember what a saucer was called, but yesterday I couldn't remember what a Sharpie marker was called. We just stopped up at the Appalachian Trail Museum, got my patrons some cards, met some nice people, and like my buddy was just saying, you just can't beat this weather. It's absolutely beautiful out here, and it's perfect. It's like 70 degrees up here. We're up on Big Flat, and I've always been guilty of biting off more than I can chew, and yesterday I doubled the length of my originally intended hike, and my whole life I've always bit off more than I can chew. Today, after getting some advice from my hiking buddy, I decided to stick with my original plan and just go from Big Flat down to Rocky Knob. I shouldn't push myself. I really don't know what my limitations are. So in any event, I'm packed up, ready to roll, and we're not gonna like hug or anything, but and I'm gonna get in there and take a shit. It's gonna be healthy. Feeling much better being
Right
out
on.
and about and hanging out with my good pal.
Hey.
And like I said, honestly, I've really felt like dog shit the past couple
Try
of
to
days.
picture that guy at 13
The
years
thing
old
is,
with a
I'm
big
not giving
mohawk
up.
playing in a band at Wrigley
I'm not
Field.
quitting.
Wrigleyville.
Doing what I love to do. And I know these trails really well. And there
I'm not
goes my
going to give
homeboy.
up.
And he'll be picking me up in a couple of days. And
I was saying, you know, that was my mission in my video series a couple of years ago when MS started affecting me. Was my mission, my message on my videos, on my Daryl Tunga YouTube page is don't give up on those things that you love to do. Don't give up on your passions in life, regardless of what your hurdles might be. Okay, and that's kind of what I was demonstrating here with my Appalachian Trail hikes was, you know, do your best. Even if you fall down, pick yourself up and keep pursuing your passions, regardless of your chronic illnesses or, you know, your hurdles. Adapt and overcome. You know, and I was doing my best to do that. Yeah, dude, I was an original punk rocker. I was one of the first punk rockers ever. Lots of my friends and supporters were too. I think I first heard the Sex Pistols probably in 1978, 1979, and it was freaking all go from there.
Like I said,
I played in punk rock bands in Chicago and
the
everything.
Rocky Knob. It's not a real big, long, hardcore hike. It's a pretty easy hike.
Yeah, this is a good hike.
But
we're up on top of a mountain, actually.
Doubled.
We're at the peak.
My hike last night because I get ambitious. I'm
like, yeah, I'll hike all the way down to Virginia.
And, the professor's been hiking the AT since the early 60s, and he's been very familiar with my condition more than anybody in the last year and a half. And, you know, he suggested that I stick with my original plan. And so that's what I'm going to do. And if I can complete the other
mostly
part
harmless
of this section in a couple of weeks, I will. Now, me and Gary are really familiar with this section of the trail. Okay, from Pine Grove Furnace in the Appalachian Trail Museum, where we just were, all the way down to Penmar at the Mason-Dixon line. We've hiked it a half a dozen times. So you know, this is our backyard, really. But like I said in my last video, this is,
thanks for coming along, guys,
my new beginning. This is a new challenge for me, hiking this today with multiple sclerosis, brain fog. I can't feel, I have no feeling in my upper right thigh. Yesterday I had pain in my
sorry guys, right on.
For the first time I had pain in my lower right calf and leg, and I've been so damn tired I can't even tell you.
So my legs started bothering me for the first time.
The positive anxiety and, you know, the good vibe of knowing that I'm going to be out on the AT again has really given me some positive energy. So in any event, I think I got about 3 miles to my first waypoint. So if you're tuning in, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming along.
So this was an MS hike, guys. We're generating funds for the MS Society.
This is the beginning of me moving forward to, one, recovery road, climbing my mountain, okay, trying to take my life back, and moving forward towards accomplishing something in relation to the Finish MS program. You know, if I can generate donation dollars for the national multiple sclerosis organizations to help benefit multiple sclerosis research, I'll certainly do so. And so thanks for coming along, all of you guys. Thanks for all of you guys, patrons, friends, followers, for supporting my efforts. It means a lot. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and tune in for more.
And if you're just tuning in, this is my twin brother, Daryl. And Daryl.
Check it out.
Oh, so nice.
Everywhere.
You see this in the autumn. You're going to see it in the autumn.
Blaze. And you guys.
Over there, way over there to the left one morning, I saw a bear.
I took some photography here in 2016 in late October for my birthday, and I will insert some of the photos now.
Yeah, it was a beautiful sight. I was hiking out of our campsite to go and get a cell phone connection, so I could let our ride know that we are going to stay out there another week. So we decided to stay out another week. But this is the area, this is where we're at right now in the video, but this is a couple years earlier. So this is what it looked like that morning that I was hiking out of there. It blew my mind. I was like, holy shit, this is incredible. It was like a fantasy landscape. But this is where we were
very,
at.
very red,
Same place.
misty photographs.
And you guys, those photos I took those with a crappy old phone.
Beautiful.
That's how cool it looked. I took that with a terrible phone, and that looked that cool. That's so, if you guys were wondering what's it like up on the AT, you'll come around a bend or like get to the top of a mountain, you'll see something that's just so amazing and preserved, you know? It's like what the Pioneers saw. It's beautiful.
Is this.
And the sound. There's no sound pollution, just birds and wind. You can hear the worms singing.
Doesn't this just absolutely knock your socks off?
It is.
This
It's
all
ferns. Right on, brother. Enjoy your game.
This is just absolutely awesome.
Fig, please feel better, bro. And let us know how you're doing.
And I should be coming up to a part of this section.
You guys,
where
these ferns turn red.
really, really tall, beautiful pines.
And so it's just like a
But this
red
is
carpet
awesome.
in there,
Just
man, with
walking
mist in
into,
the morning. That's what we're going. It's nuts. That's like, wow.
a forest with all the lower growth is just socked in with just beautiful ferns.
Yep, and you guys, we are up
I'm
at
just high as a kite. I am no longer
Conquer
tired.
Europe.
I'm feeling groovy.
Yeah, I
Here
felt like hell for a year and a half, and I
is-
finally got my ass out of the house. You're very welcome,
A
Fig.
forest of another happily popular photo
Yeah, right?
that a lot of you guys really enjoy. And I'll repost those photos to jar your memory of this scene right here of these really dark trees.
Yeah, this is cool. This is rare old New England, I think, tall white pine forest. This is ancient forest. Yeah, it's one of the oldest forests in this stretch of the AT.
Such a beautiful place to be. Look at these ferns.
Yep.
Hope you guys are having a good one. I certainly am. Wish you were here. I really do. You guys would be high as a kite. It's
The
so
sound.
quiet. It's more wonderful than any music.
So I did this short series in 5 short parts. Follow the blaze.
My buddy G-Man,
Oh man.
he was complaining about my belly hanging down out around my shirt. Like I supposed to be wearing me a moo-moo some sort. Damn, gotta get me a moo-moo.
Ah, it was fun. Rock and roll. Awesome, awesome.
It's really shady. I think it's 75 degrees right now, which is one of the reasons that, in spite of my illnesses, I forced myself to get out of the house and get up here on the AT and get my ass out into nature. Just a friendly reminder, but I can't feel my upper thigh. My calf and my right leg's starting to hurt. The left side of my face I'm losing the use of it. You may have noticed over the last year that I'm talking more and more out of the right side of my mouth. Losing the sight in my left eye. Multiple sclerosis makes me feel like I've been hit by a truck most of the time. So, when a couple of rare days like this, in the middle of summer, 3rd week of July, okay, and it's 75 degrees out here in the Appalachian Mountains up here by Pine Grove Furnace, I'm going to take advantage of it for sure. So
I don't even remember this.
you guys who responded to my videos, you guys who took a minute to watch my videos, you guys who took a minute to chime in and reply and wish me luck and with your words of support, you guys, that meant more to me than gold. Just little words of encouragement like that mean so much to me. So thanks so much, Cody, Heather back in Illinois, Melanie always, Donna and Michelle always following my posts, you guys, and Annalie for sure. You guys being so supportive and chiming in, even with just a few words of support.
Supporting my
honestly,
my
it's not
MS
wasted.
hikes
It
here.
really keeps me going. It really does. If you guys enjoy the photos that I post and the videos I post, Annalie, Melanie, Donna, Cody, the rest of you guys, Cody and Cody, you know, I just wanted you to know that it means a great deal to me. And all of my patrons stepping up. I could not be out here today if it wasn't for you guys. And this isn't really a matter of me, you know, Daryl being able to afford to go out and do something he likes to do. Okay, this is a mission I'm on. Okay, and this is the first step in me achieving that mission to pay it forward to other people who are in a worse boat than I am. They're in worse shape than I am. They're sicker than I am. They're poorer than I am. Okay, so if I can take something that I love to do, and it's a struggle for me to be out here today, okay, but if I can take this and I can turn this into a charitable effort to help multiple sclerosis research and even just help stop multiple sclerosis in its tracks for even just one person, okay, I want you guys to know by you supporting me, you're supporting helping that mission come to fruition. So as always, thank you, all my patrons.
Applause and kudos to you all,
and
sincerely and truly.
And in doing
Good
so,
morning.
you were a pebble that was thrown into a pond, and a ripple of kindness came out from that pebble. And that ripple of kindness hit me. And me, now I'm going to throw a pebble in that pond. That is the world and the people in it. And
Pebble of
hopefully those
kindness.
ripples that I cast off of me will hit other people with a ripple of kindness. And then they throw a pebble in the pond, and so on, and so on, and so on. And
What did
the
you
ability
write?
for me to be able to throw that first pebble to create a ripple of kindness started with you guys, my patrons, throwing that
I don't know
pebble
what
and
you
having
wrote,
my
dude.
back.
I can't imagine it was
Okay.
something bad. So
And you
disregard
guys
that filter.
did and still do indeed have my back. And I know each and every one of you personally. And
Whoa!
that was a good one.
I almost bit it.
That shit hurt.
You see that?
But,
That's when my leg gives out.
that's what happens when
Nutty.
you have the very rocky trails of Pennsylvania.
That's what I used to ride it off to.
You're only half paying attention, and you're walking on 1.5 leg. And I
Right
never
on,
know where my
Vile.
leg's going
Yeah,
to.
the filter's
But-
a little sensitive, I think.
Thank you for your kindness and your patronage.
Right on, you guys throw those pebbles of kindness out in the world and
Let's
let
get
those
to Birch
ripples of
Run.
kindness hit other people.
It's pretty cool there.
And may they also throw
It's one
pebbles
of
of
my
kindness
favorite
into the
spots.
world.
And it's a spot that I recommend to people often. If you've ever fallen off your mountain of life, if you remember how you got to the top of your mountain in the first place, that should help you get back to the top of your mountain again.
Climb your mountain of life.
And this time, it should be easier to climb your mountain again and get back to the top of that mountain. If you look for and don't overlook all the little wonderful things that you may have missed the last time you climbed your mountain of life. So when you fall whatever makes you fall. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and get climbing again. Climb your mountain.
That was probably the highest hill that I had to hike, which wasn't really much. It's an easy hike in this area. We're lucky to have it nearby and for it to be preserved.
I know this section very well, near my home, and I have tried to plan this trip so that I am mostly walking downhill.
Yeah, start at the top, walk your way down.
So this is working out pretty good, and I should almost be to the shelter.
Luckily we have highways, like there's a road that goes right up to the
air.
top.
That pine air is amazing. I've arrived and you guys are going to enjoy this. It's one of my favorite shelters.
I was wondering how I get my wheelchair across that. I'd have to go down and like through the creek.
You're really gonna like this.
Or
so am I.
Grab the handles and
it
was
I remember where
hot summer, middle of the summer.
Nice and full.
And we had a 4-day weekend that was only about 70 degrees. It was just rare.
Right over
and
yonder.
so this is all
last time I was here it wasn't over flooded like this. Awesome.
Oh yeah. That's the Appalachian Trail Conservancy. We have the Potomac Appalachian Trail Club and the Susquehanna Appalachian Trail Club. And what the clubs do is they maintain the trail as volunteers, and they do a fantastic job.
Hell yeah.
Probably from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania down into Virginia. I really don't need a map. I've been hiking it for 30 years. This is all fresh water, guys. We have thousands of freshwater springs here in Pennsylvania in the Appalachian Mountains. Pull my finger. So we have arrived. And there's rhododendrons. There's so many rhododendrons and pines. It's most of what you'd see. Euonymus rhododendrons and pines.
Certainly smiling on me. And it's places like this that they certainly know you.
You'd make it without a map. You would make it without a map. It's the trail's pretty easy. Just follow. There's like white flashes. Yeah. Home sweet home. So that's where we were kicking it for the night. We had a bunk friend and she was really cool. She's a trip guide, and that's where I usually go and kick it. That's close to my home. It's easy to get to. That is the Birch Run shelter. And it's a nice shelter. It's a good family shelter. Good place to take kids.
For the night.
Nice big fire pit. There's a nice bathroom there. There's 8 bunks in the shelter. There's, yeah, good deal. Oh yeah. This night, I don't think I shared it. I didn't share it. Yeah, she's cool. And so on this night when we were sleeping, okay, there ended up being about 6 hikers. There ended up being about 6 hikers that showed up. So over the course of the night, there's about 6 hikers camping around, right? Damn it, I forgot what I was. Oh, in the middle of the night, I woke up and I could hear. I heard a big old bear tongue licking on somebody's cup or something that somebody had left out. The bear might have been licking the tin cup that was attached to my backpack. So yeah, I heard that night. But this girl here, she's a trip guide and she takes people out on trips like this. Yeah, and she was cool. She was hiking the whole AT, and so she had made it halfway from Georgia, because where we're at is the halfway of the AT. To 2,200 miles or so. So this is the halfway point here where I live. And so she was hiking the whole thing. And so she had completed half of her journey, half of her goal.
This is my new friend Glide, and she's through hiking the entire Appalachian
She was cool.
Trail.
Go get her, determined.
Hey, how do you flush that thing up there? There's no flusher on the toilet. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, man. I had a nice old fire, and I always leave firewood for the people who come after me.
Oh gosh, because why not? It's a challenge, and I like challenges. And this is usually my job is trip guiding and taking people out on trips like this. That's a good resume builder.
She had like no pack. She had this tiny little pack, and she was just eating carbs.
Me neither, so I became disabled and retired. But it's very nice.
Which end? There's Springer Mountain, Georgia,
Super.
and that's straight up. That's straight up. And Mount Katahdin, dude, is it's kind of a Pikes Peak Everest experience because Katahdin's way up there. You're climbing up a big old mountain, and so she is cruising. She's on her way. She was awesome. That girl slept like a rock. She put her earbuds in. She was out for the night. And then I heard that bear licking, and man, she was up and she was ready to rock and roll. Her pack must have weighed 10 pounds. She's jamming. Right on. Yep, got my old Civil War tin cup. That's all you need is that tin cup. Last time I went out, I just took some Civil War gear with me, and that was it.
Shared with you the number one thing that can make or break your backpack.
It's over 2,000 miles, yeah. The next hike.
It's too heavy, you're overpacked. That can just ruin your day. So pack light, you'll have a good day.
You pack your pack, take half the shit out of it, and leave it there.
I shared with you was a camp pillow is always a nice.
Oh, dude, camp pillow, gotta have one, guys. Get one of those freaking camp pillows that you blow up. Get like a floaty at the Walmart.
Nice, hot, strong cup of coffee first thing in the morning.
Yep, that's the treasure right there.
And my new friend is on her way. Glide is on her way, and we're wishing her luck. And she is almost to the halfway point of the AT. And she is
up at the museum that where we were at. The museum is more or less the official halfway point.
So, Glide, if you watched the video, it was super nice meeting you, and I know you made it. And she'll be headed up to the AT museum that we were just at yesterday. But just checking in for the morning, and I'm going to continue heading south.
And so this hike, we were generating funds for the MS Society. And I was really testing myself to see if I could still do it because MS had been affecting me for over a year. And my leg at this point had just started to, I had a spot in my leg about the size of my hand that I couldn't feel it. Yeah. So what do you do with it? Do something good with it.
And for those of you who've never hiked the Appalachian Trail, we have these hut log books.
Those little bottles that I have there near my silver canister there, get those little purification tablets for your water. They're like $10.
I picked up my patrons and friends some nice postcards to send to them.
Love the postcards.
Mailbox. And
so who's going hiking? Spring's here.
I haven't posted any updates on my social networks because where I am, there's absolutely no cell phone reception, and I won't have cell phone reception for probably another 6 or 7 miles, and I'm not really sure if I will. Once I get to the reservoir, down to the lake, there will be cell phone reception.
Right now is actually the most dangerous time to be up in any mountains in America hiking.
Thanks for
in regard to bears.
And this
yep,
is
love Birch Run.
Shelters. Me and my buddy the professor come here often. We were stuck here in some cold rain a couple of years ago, sat around playing checkers and commiserating.
Oh yeah, we got stuck up here one time for a couple of days, hellfire, thunderstorms and everything.
My bunk for the night. And it was okay.
Yeah, that pillow was great. I think I scored that off of REI for like $8. Camp pillow, blow it up. I only brought my Civil War blanket and one sleeping pad.
Kept me kind of warm.
I was surprised how cold it was because it's the middle of summer.
Gum blanket over me, and that did the trick. It was a really pleasantly, really nice, chilly, cold night last night.
It was the end of July.
60.
I was freezing my ass off. I couldn't believe it.
I got pretty cold a couple of times, even though I was using my Civil War wool blanket. I threw that gum blanket over me and I was good to go, but
down the mountains it was like in the 90s.
And now the last time I was here at this shelter a couple of years ago, they had a creepy old outhouse up there that they've demolished, and they have built this brand new amazing style and privy, which this is one of the nicest privies I've ever seen.
Can you imagine the task of getting all those building materials way up there in the mountains?
You know, it's not too far from the
because they have to bring all that down the trail that we were walking on.
This is a really, you know, you knew I just had to show you the shitter, right? But this is really like, for me, this is not roughing it. This is like camping it style.
Hey, hey,
There's
hey.
rhododendrons everywhere up there.
Vile, have an awesome day.
If you're someone
rock and
who
roll.
has shared my recent videos before I departed, before I embarked on this test hike, this trial hike, because I want to turn this into a charitable effort for Finish MS. I'd love to be, my goal is to be doing sections of the AT for the Finish MS program to benefit multiple sclerosis research. But if you're someone who has shared my videos and my posts about this mission of mine, thank you so much, especially Cody up in New York. Thanks for being such a
Irish Reb,
for giving me
our
such
moderator.
good support, and for you know, really supporting what I'm trying to do. You know, and if you're somebody who has messaged me or shared my posts, you know, with the end goal of benefiting others, thanks so much for doing that.
Bath time.
It's a sight, isn't it?
We had fun. Water for the day.
Crisp and clean and lots of caffeine. Probably my favorite spring in the area here at Birch Run.
Nice fresh water.
Got my water for the day. I got my 2 liters, and that will be all the water that I will have for almost 48 hours, probably about 36 hours, because all day today I will not come across another water source. So that water's got to last me for coffee, make my dinner tonight,
And Pennsylvania is chock full of natural springs. And I've drank from this spring a million times and I've never gotten ill or anything. But I do use tablets to purify my water. But again, good morning to y'all. I'm gonna get moving on. And so this is likely a conservation effort to get under control the invasive species known as the ash borer.
A real problem with ash borers.
And if
here.
invasive species like that aren't gotten under control, something similar to the 1950s, 60s, 70s, and 80s could happen, where when the Japanese beetle was introduced to the United States from the cherry blossoms that the Japanese had gifted us prior to Pearl Harbor, those Japanese beetles almost defoliated the entire Blue Ridge Mountains. And it took the better part of 50 years for us to get that defoliation and invasive species under control. And so when you're traveling abroad, you see those signs at the airport and they say, don't bring home souvenirs. This is why. So be smart. Leave plant species, insect species, what have you, in the environment where they belong. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, you mean, okay. You have a very good rest of your hike.
Me too.
Always meet nice, friendly people on the trail.
And that was fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Good morning, good morning. And it is time for me to mosey. And so thanks for having coffee with me, guys. Thanks for having brunch up on the Appalachian Trail to support multiple sclerosis research in the MS Society and our March to End MS fundraiser this month. So I will probably be back later today. I have to get my daily regimen accomplished. And so that is my goal for the day, get some things done. And so thanks for hiking on the AT with me a little bit. We'll continue that series. I think that was part 2 and there's 3 more parts. And so we'll head back up to the AT again in the mornings with some coffee, sharing some videos and some history, some excursions into the past. You go to the John Brown House and Harper's Ferry and check out some reenactments. And wishing you a very happy, healthy, and safe day ahead, all of you everywhere. Please be safe wherever you may roam. This is Warlord over and out. Keep smiling, my friends. See you soon.